Hello everyone, welcome back to Nodebuster. It's time to continue our adventure. In the previous playthrough, therefore the previous episode, which was number 1, in the playlist, I didn't manage to kill the second boss to get the prestige number 2. We spent all the points on upgrades, so we're ready to get for the next breach. So let's begin. Prestige 1, yes. And let's see if we can kill the boss this time. Let's find big groups so that we can get as much resources as possible. The progress is filling up quite nicely. There's some big squares here that I can destroy, especially if they come together. These two. Okay, this one can take another hit and it will be done. And I'm already losing damage. In the last episode I said that with decreasing my health, my damage reduces, but it may be tied to the progression actually. So increasing the progression reduces my damage. Okay, the boss is coming. I'm going to attack him now. I'm at 31 health right now. And decreasing, of course. I may be able to kill it, but it's not a guarantee. I won't be able to. Anyway, we got 254 bits, which we can spend on upgrades. If you watched the previous episode, you know that in this playthrough I'm trying to get the cheapest upgrades first. So that means basically quantity over quality. So this one is 60 bits, this one is 70. I will prioritize all the upgrades that are cheaper. Like this one is for 60. This is 150, so this is an example. This one won't be able to take it this time. Following this strategy, of course. This is also 150, 62. This is 60, and this is 100, 80, and 100. So let's take this one for 60. And this one for 60. Plus 12 max health. We unlocked a bit more from the tree. I've got one special point from before that I can use. I'm going to spend it right now to get this self-repair. Regenerate plus 4 health per second. Maybe this will help us against the boss. I still have 149 bits and there was an upgrade that was 62. I believe, yeah, I'll take this one. And now I'm going to take the upgrade that is 65 plus 12 max health. And basically this was the strategy. We can continue with the next breach. Maybe we'll be able to kill the boss in this breach. I should really focus on the big groups so that I can pop more enemies at once. Just like this. And here I've got 3. I've got 3 here. Many. I mean, I don't even see how many are on the screen right now. Progression is filling up nicely, almost ready for the boss. Plus we've got the level, so that's another special point, I believe. I think they were coming from leveling up. Okay, the boss should start appearing right now. We've got 74 health. This plus 4 recovery really helps so far. You can see that I'm still at 74 and I've got like a quarter down of the health of the boss. Still the damage is lacking, but this is all tied up to this strategy. In the future, after this we beat this playthrough this way, I'll try another strategy, basically taking the most expensive upgrades first. So that would be technically quality, if quality is tied towards the price of an upgrade, how many bits it is. I'll be taking the most quality ones first. instead of quantity, and we can compare. The good news is we beat the boss. We've got 263 bits, 1 special point from leveling up, and 1 core from the boss. So let's go home and do the upgrades. With the core, we can take this thing. Repeating, plus 20% attack speed. Okay, now this is at max level. And this upgrade plus 3 damage is 200, so quite expensive for the strategy. And we can see where we go the next core. Most likely another attack speed. Can we spend a special point somewhere right now? I don't think so, because I don't see any new nodes. Then we can spend the bits. This is 70 and this is 70. And this is 70. So let's get 50% spawn rate. Let's get 10% attack size. And then I can take plus 12 max health. And I've got 75 exactly for one upgrade. So I think this is also the cheapest, because it's only the only one that is in green. So let's take it, and I can go towards the next breach. I'm also going to increase the prestige. I know that if I keep playing on the lower prestige, I'll be able to get more bits, but in this playthrough I'm going for the highest prestige possible as soon as possible. And my damage is not enough even to kill them in one shot. But that's fine. We'll do more breaches that way. Health is holding up relatively well, even though it's decreasing. But as soon as I get enough bits to make some more upgrades, everything will be back to normal. I'll be one-shotting the enemies and progressing smoothly. So only 110 bits. That's okay. We can probably spend these for only one upgrade. So the cheapest one, this one is 80, and this one is 80. This is again damage against bosses, which we don't need right now. We can get more health, or we can get attack size. So I'll go for the attack size. Very well, let's continue. We've increased the size but not the damage, that's the problem. There wasn't any upgrade that fit the criteria to increase the damage right now. So I expect that we can get about 110 bits again, which is totally fine. We'll be just playing for longer. May not be the best strategy, but I'm just testing out different ideas. I already beat the game once by taking random stuff, or basically stuff that I thought is beneficial at the time. Maybe I can try this again as well, like a third replay. And the session terminated, and we've got again 110. So I was very close, exactly the same number as the previous time. We can spend this for more health, which is 80 points, or boss damage, which we don't need. We'll get more health. And continue. With more health, technically now we can get a little bit more than 110 bits. Not because you got damage, but because you'll be able to last a few seconds longer. Let's see if I'm right and how much bits that will result in the end. Of course I can get less bits if I mess up my aim and shoot at random blocks that don't contribute very well, or I forget to collect the drops. Health is decreasing, already less than half. One more shot. 115, almost no difference with the increase of health. Anyway, Now we can spend upgrades for the boss, which is 80. If I follow the strategy, I'll have to take it first, just because it's the cheapest one, so I'll do this. But I've got 95, which is enough to get something else as well. More Herald for 85. If it continues to follow the trend, I'll be able to get about 120 bits this time. Let's see if I'm right and how right I am. I really wish for some damage nodes, but they're not very cheap. But in a few sessions we'll be able to get some. More bits. 18 health. Finished. 146. So I was right that it would be more, but I thought it would be about 120, and we've got actually more. And I couldn't even collect all of them. So with 156 and following the strategy, we'll get this one for 90. And this is also 90. I'll get first the attack size. It will increase the area damage, so potentially more bits. If I can manage to keep many enemies in my aim. 4 or 5 would be nice. The screen is saturated with nodes, but I'm lacking damage. $170. So that's an increase again. I guess this is all logical. The cheapest upgrade will be 90 here. Then I've got 95 and 100. So I will take this one for 95. So basically we maxed out health, better endurance, plus 12 max health. We've got all 8 upgrades. Let's see how many bits we can get this time. My health is sustaining much better. After all, I invested 2 upgrades just now. Progression is getting closer towards the boss, but I don't have enough damage to even touch it. Only 130, so I think I did very bad in this session compared to the last one. Nonetheless, we've got 181 bits, which I can spend for upgrades that cost 100. So let's see if they all cost 100. Which one is the best that I can take to increase the damage? Restore 1 health on enemy kill. Attack deals plus 5% damage per enemy in an area. Plus 50% spawn rate or plus 10% attack size. This is for 150, so more armor. I think this one, this will influence the gameplay a lot. Let's see what is this 5% per enemy in an area. If I can keep, I think if it means that they're inside the aim, if I have like 4, that's what influences the damage, not just how many there are on the screen. But I'm not sure, so if anyone knows, then let me know in the comments. But I'm pretty sure that it's about the area of the aim. So basically the blue square that I'm using. As long as it's more than 130 bits, I'll be happy. And ideally it should be more than 170, which was the time before the last replay. 210, so that's 2 upgrades for 100. Now this thing costs 200, so it will be quite a while before I can take it again. For 100 I can take attack size, and I can get some health on kill. Okay, so let's take this and this. Let's continue. Many bits on the screen. I'll get as much as possible. To get again more than 210, it will be an improvement. So now we're restoring some more health. I didn't get more than 210. Maybe if I was able to collect all this, I could have. So we've got 275, and I can spend 100 here plus 50% spawn rate. This may be useful if it forces more enemies inside them, so triggers this one. Attack deals plus 5% damage per enemy in area. The next upgrade that I can take, this is 125, so increase again the health. This is 130. This is 100, so I think I should take this one if I'm to follow my strategy to the letter. And I did it. Let's go into the next session. Three enemies here. Attacking 4 now. After every push I should really try to collect the bits and not leave this for later, because I'm losing some that way. Health is decreasing, already half. $195. I'm surprised because somehow I was able to get 210 earlier and now I can't, even with the upgrades. That means that they're getting exactly cheap upgrades, ergo following quantity over quality is affecting the gameplay a lot, but I'm going to be persevere and push through with this strategy anyway until we beat the game. The cheapest upgrade right now is 130 and 125. So let's take this one. We'll be restoring plus 1 health more on enemy kill, and let's get even more spawn rate and overcrowd the screen. Last we got 195. Let's see what we can get now. Five here, okay, that's nice. And another 4. It was 4 here, actually 5 now. All popped. Please, more than 195. I want to make more upgrades. I can't wait to beat the game and try more strategies for comparison. 180, which is again less than what I wanted. This costs 160 now, this costs 150. 150, 150, 160. So the cheapest ones right now are 150, so I can either take this, restore more health on enemy kill, I can take armor, or I can take this thing for the first time. Plus 10% chance for double resource drops. I want to try this one. Let's go into the next breach. My logic was that in the future playthroughs, if I take quality over quantity, I'll be able to take one upgrade. But as you saw just now, with this strategy is lacking at the moment, and even though I'm supposed to take many upgrades, like quantity over quality, I was still able to get only one for 150. $20 health and I'm out. 186. So the double resources, I didn't notice any of this in the gameplay, and I barely progress any further. Altogether 231 bits, and I can invest in upgrade that costs 150. So either health or armor. Let's take some armor. This unlocks another node, which will cost 300 plus 2% armor per enemy in area. This may be very useful, but being 300, there'll be quite a lot of time before I can take it. 2 nodes here, big node. I think the big nodes also hurt me more, so if I attack groups of 5 small ones, I can make more bits than actually persevering and pushing towards killing the big ones. That's what I think, but I don't have enough proof and evidence to support this. I really like this game. There is so much that we are going to unlock in the future. 239 bits. So that's not too bad. It's an improvement, and the boss arrived. So with the latest upgrade, I was able to push the progress towards the end. So let's improve even more and focus on killing the boss. Let's get this one. Damage against boss is 160. But first I'll have to take this one, which is 150. Yep. Oh, I've got enough to get this one. Damage against bosses. So I'm going to do it and enter the breach. I thought that before I'm able to attack the boss, I'll have enough damage to actually one-shot stuff, but that's still not the case. Which is a little bit surprising. There are not too many upgrades on the screen that I'm not taking that give loads of damage. At least that's what I think the time being. I'll double check after this session and either confirm or reject this idea. The boss is coming, however I'm not going to attack it. Oh, yeah, rightly so. I was out of health. 304 bits. So you know that I'm trying to take the cheapest ones, so I'm not taking. This would be 200 for damage. Yeah, this will improve the damage. And anything else, yes, as you can see, it's quite expensive. I see this will require the new currency, which will come from blue enemies. Which one allows blue enemies? That's the question. I don't see the one. Okay, this is for the blue enemies, so when we are able to get... When 400 is the cheapest bits and I can get this upgrade, we'll be able to spawn blue enemies. Right now the cheapest upgrades that I can take are this one, 160, and the next one are 175, 170. Okay, so this one, and I'm out of points. Okay, again, one upgrade. Very bad. Even terrible. I need more enemies at the same place, please. Come at me. Okay, that was a nice explosion. And that one as well. I've got some here. I can get this big square. Come on, don't run out. Did you escape? Okay, I was able to kill it, but it didn't give enough resources. 274, not too bad, not good either. So the cheapest upgrade is this one for 170. And the next cheapest upgrade is this one for 175. Very well. Let's go into the next bridge. Okay, it started to get crowded, which is actually good for me, because I don't have to select the enemies. I can just keep some relatively centered position on the screen, and I'll have enough stuff that I can destroy. Another 20 something health. $100. I'm sustaining well. The boss is on the screen, but I'm not going to attempt to kill it, because it will be pointless until I start getting some more upgrades towards damage, really, because just survivability is not enough. 250 resources, time for upgrades. As soon as I can get this one for 200, this will be the first one that I'm going to invest into. But first I have to get rid of upgrades that cost less. So this is 190. And I think I'm done. So the next upgrade after the next session, being for 200, I can finally get some damage. Start session. I can destroy this big circle. It takes quite a lot of hits. Way too much investment. Health is still capped at 146. I think the armor does its job. Plus the regen. And now it's starting to decrease. The boss is here. So let's try to avoid it. 40 health, 13, last shot. No. 302. Very well. Is it time for damage? I believe it is, because it's the first time that I can buy something for 200. Okay, and the next upgrade is also 200. So I'm going to go with this attack deals plus 5% damage per enemy in an area. going to the next bridge. Start session. I'm not one-shotting them, but at least I can see that the shot deals more damage. Level up, that's nice. I should check on the tree if I've got something for special points. Let's go. Come on. More enemies. The more the better. Life is still sustaining around the top. And now it's decreasing. The boss is here, so I should try to avoid looking at it, because I'm not confident that I can take it out. $449 bits and 1 special point. So that's basically 2 upgrades for 200. Let's spend the 200 points first. So crowding is 200 and the armor is 200 and the health. So I'll get the crowding and I'm going to get more health for 200. Let's see, anything for special points. I have got 2 even, but nothing on the tree for special points that I can pick up right now. So I guess it will be later. Let's go into the bridge. More crowding would result in more damage and hopefully more than 300 bits in the end. I'd really focus on this group because they're about 5 or 6 together like that. Massive amounts of bits. If I can kill these big nodes together, would be nice as well. Okay, one is down. The other one is down as well. Still at 146 health. The boss is coming, so I'm trying to avoid it as well. I want to add a little bit more into damage before I even try to kill it. $25 health, 6 health, and I'm done. 448. Should be enough for 2 upgrades. Cheapest upgrades, 200 here. Now 210, 250, 210, 300. So now I can invest in more damage. And I'm ready. Let's try and get the boss. This time. It's possible that I'll be able to kill it. Need more enemies together. This is a nice group. Plus the 2 big squares. Okay, they popped off together. Progression is filling up nicely. Health is at maximum. Still maximum. Any second the boss will arrive from somewhere. I'm going to jump towards him like this. Okay. I don't see the damage that I'm doing. Less than half health. I think I can kill it. Actually, I'm not sure. Almost. We've got 544 bits. So let's do an upgrade. 220, 250, 300, 400, 210, 300, 500. So the cheapest upgrade is this one for more armor. And then I can get more damage for 220. And again the cheapest is more damage for 230. I think this is the station that we'll be able to get the boss. It's still not enough to one-shot that stuff. But I did one-shot them when they were all together, like now. So the bonus that scales up the damage with the enemies in the area, I'm quite certain that it means about the enemies that are inside the aim, and not all the enemies on the screen. Nonetheless, the progression is towards the end and I'm already losing damage. Should be enough to kill the boss though. My life hasn't moved. Okay, the boss is here, so let's attack it. Okay. I'm going to win this time. That's nice. Session terminated. We've got the boss down. Acquired resources, 700 bits and 1 core. Let's spend them. First of all, let's spend the core for this, plus 20% attack speed. Now max. The next note on this line of the tree is for blue enemies. And it will be shoot projectiles outwards on each attack. Okay. In the meantime, let's see the cheapest upgrades. 240 I believe is the cheapest one, because the next cheapest I see is 250. Okay, so let's take it. 240 and 250. And I can't do any more upgrades. I'm going to end the episode here, because I spent quite a lot of time chasing this boss. So thank you all for watching. If you had fun watching this dopamine rush and my struggles against the boss and following my strategy, please give the video a like, leave a comment, and I'll make sure to make another episode, because I want to beat the game following this stupid strategy, but I'm going to push through towards the end. Thank you again for watching and see you in the next episode. Goodbye.